Okay, let's begin buildbox 3 and explain user interface. If you download free version, you can download free version of the buildbox from the official website, or you can purchase any subscription if you want. These are the coin that you can buy from the shop of buildbox. We can upgrade to buildbox 4. And after I explain all tools in buildbox 3, I will go to the buildbox 4. We have main 3 tab here. Home, you can check out buildbox classic that I explained it before, and we have lots of tutorial about that. You can start a game with a wizard. It's very simple. You can click and then it's navigates you to create any game that you want, and this is a runner game, something like that. Interactive tutorial, it gives you interactive tutorial about what can I do here, or you can exit that. And here we are going to directly in the scene of the Twinmotion. Okay, if you go to the Twinmotion environment, you can come here. We have 3 tabs: 3D world, mind map, and the home again. If you need more tutorial about the Twinmotion, about the buildbox, you can come here, or more tutorial tab here. If you want to create, I don't know why these 2 buttons are here, it's hidden here. Your recent game or come here. If you want to sell your assets that you created in the buildbox, you can come here. If you have already created a game, you can open it here, or you can create a new game. You can use template to begin, or you can use create a 3D game or 2D game. We are focused first in a 3D game, and after that you can go to the 2D game. You can create a 2D game in 3D game, so we start just with the 3D. It's very easy. Or you can come to the template and use lots of interesting template that you can use, and I will be explore them all of this template, free template, to understanding more, or premium template that you have to buy coin from official website. Going to the home and create a new home, and I will go to the 3D game. No, I don't want to save. This is the main this is an user interface of buildbox 3. It's very interesting. From here again, we have 3 tab and the menu here. Again, you can come back to the home if you need, or come back to your open game. From here, we have an asset library. You can access all of interesting assets that you can use, but some of them are free, some of it not. From here, you can purchase any asset that you want with $. You can go to the category, and we have 3D, 2D smart, 3D model, 2D model, or UI. For example, 3D small assets that there are lots of code in them, and you can use them in your 3D. Or you can close it. If you, for example, want, I will be explaining more. For example, you want to add this or add this platform, you can just click that and add to your project. It's going to your project, you can use it. The simple 3D shape that you can use in your scene, 3D scene. Here's a camera, it's your light. I will explain them more. These are 3D shape that you can use, or light, or label. If you want to use the character, you can simply click and drag and drop that to the character and turn to the character. And we have lots of setting about the character here that we'll explain it more. Or you can search your asset here. Interesting part of the build box is that if you holding your mouse anywhere in build box, because of this view tooltips, you can see a lot of tooltips about any part of a software. If you click them here, we have properties editor here. You can see, click, or you can click them anywhere in a scene. We have just transform setting. Here we have the object setting. You can rename them. I will explain them all, don't worry. We have a brain box. We have a lots of interesting asset or preset about the moving, switching the character. You can close it. This is an outliner. Any object that you create or drag and drop in the scene, you can see them here. The game will be begin from this start to that end. If you see my tutorial about the buildbox classy, you know what is this, but it's in a 3D. And the properties of any object that you selected, we can see it here. We have a camera setting, sun setting, and the ground setting here. Before exploring to software, I want to change the grass, for example, to custom texture and make it a little bit darker, more, yeah, my eyes better seeing the environment. And in the next lesson, I will explain how to navigate in the scene. We have a toolbar for rotate, scale, movement, and camera and collision shape of object. Here you can directly go to the 2D view of your scene. Make a 2D game like this. You can add a lots of new scene. For example, this is my start scene. This is another scene, another level of the game you can create. And if you, for example, double click on any object, you can come to coding objects, coding. You can assign a lots of tools here that this is an visual coding. Just you don't need to write codes. Just click and connect these nodes together. Very simple nodes. For example, if you created, if it collide with which asset, then happen another thing. This is an all inside the cube. You can come to the 3D world, or for example, double click to another cube. This cube is character. It's better to rename them. For example, this is a cube. You can, to understand which object is, you can enter and change the name of them. Okay, I think I bring it to the object, change the name of this, any name that you want. And done. Yeah, I think it's not a good thing. It's bug. The name of the cube that I changed, it did not change here. I have to close it again and open it again. Okay. And here's a mind map. It's a 3D world. You can right click, add another 3D world that you have to go to the Pro version. This is an overall and the word setting of the software. Mind map, the word setting of software, UI screen. Okay, for example, 3D world UI. If you go to the UI, if you see my tutorial about the classic, you can understand it more. And you can create buttons here, game over UI screen or anything that you want, you can bring it there. Just with connecting the nodes, you can create simple game or complex game, of course. If you select any nodes, its settings will be appear here and you have to change them to create your game. Okay, the next lesson we're going to how to navigation into 3D scene.